Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. Yeah guys, I want to talk about Novo Nordisk, ticker NVO, if we still keep on crashing here, if there is no bottom in sight, or if this is the perfect dip to maybe set up here a long position. I will give you a full chart analysis. This is not financial advice, guys, only my opinion based on the chart. Yeah guys, first of all, when we see the all-time high, I will show you here several indicators and price levels here. So I give you a full prediction to the up and downside. When we see now the all-time high for Novo Nordisk was at 148 US dollar. Now we're trading here at 38 US dollar, which means we have a correction in total of 75%. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video here. Right now, I, for myself, have something like a golden rule. A correction between 77 and 80% is usually a very welcome dip if a company is not diluting. So let's first start here with the indicators. I give you an overview what we have. So right now we can see when we use here my RSI ultimate indicator, then we can see that every time when we had here a bull alert signal for Novo Nordisk, that we had at least something like a small technical rebound reaction. So we have here several bull alert signals on the RSI ultimate, and we can measure that from here. The rebound has been around 43%. The second one, can measure this one as well, guys. Here this price moved 38%, and here is again, you can see that when we have the white candles here in the chart, this is where the bull alert signal appears on the RSI ultimate. And the third one here after this shakeout, we had a reaction of 49%. So we can see something between 30 and 40% is a potential rebound scenario. The lower the price comes, the higher the range. So this is the first thing. Right now, we don't have a bull alert signal on the RSI ultimate indicator. So that doesn't mean that this is not a buy signal, but I personally, and this is not financial advice, this is my strategy for NVO, I'm waiting for this signal here on the RSI ultimate indicator. This indicator, guys, can help you a lot with spotting the right signals. Many people around the world using my trading indicators already. I have a couple of indicators already here in my shop. I'm working right now on the Trend Channel Detector Pro, which helps you to spot trend channels in any stock or asset in the market. It's not finished yet, but the RSI Ultimate Indicator and the Squeeze Calendar Pro, for example, are by far my most popular indicators. If you want to get them, guys, the link is in the video description. So first of all, for me personally, there are two reasons why I don't think that the bottom for NVO is in yet. But we are close, guys, in my opinion. We are close. So I'm waiting here for a bull alert signal on the RSI Ultimate first. And secondly, if we talk about a bullish scenario, right? A bullish scenario, I will now enable just quickly here this trend line. I think that the trend line bottom in favor for the bulls, since of course NVO is in a super strong uptrend, but has a huge correction now here since a couple of years already. And I think that somewhere here in the $34 range is a potential bottom. So what a lot of people misunderstand when you are not familiar with trading, that does not mean that we touch this line here and then immediately start to rebound. Very often we see fake outs below this level here, but the indicator will show that the bulls are buying. Same like here, the bulls bought the dip. Let me zoom in for you guys. We had here two scenarios. The bulls started to buy the dip here. We closed one of the open down gaps, which are marked here by the Gap Indicator Pro, guys. This is also a very popular indicator, very helpful. We can see the bulls start to buy, the candles turned white. We have here an open gap which has been closed, and then immediately after the next bull signal came, we had this rebound reaction. And the problem is that we have one open gap and significant open down gap for NVO at $28.82, guys, marked by this orange line. So just related for a trend line, the bottom is somewhere here, a technical bottom. Be careful when I say bottom. A technical bottom is somewhere here in the $34 range, but we can easily come down here to $28.82. And in a perfect trading world, guys, yeah, we come down here to this level, create a bull alert signal on the RSI. This is where I personally would load up my positions. But that does not mean that we start to rebound and see new all-time highs. We have here an end boss, a final boss. The purple EMA line here in the chart, guys, is a very powerful resistance. We had here one retest already in January 2026. And that means, guys, that right now in the 59 US dollar range, we have the resistance. I would say everything here between 59 and 70 US dollar, guys. So we're talking here about a liquidity zone in favor for the bears of around 24% here, and that range is a very strong resistance for NVO. But the strongest one which we have is waiting here right now on 59 US dollar, guys. So keep that in mind. Based on these indicators here, we're waiting for a powerful signal. We could see again a gap down below 34 US dollar. This is what usually happens. The market makers try to shake you out, right? Try to trigger stop losses, and the price goal, in my opinion, is somewhere here around $28.82. I have a lot of volatile stocks, guys, on Patreon, so I always try to predict stock moves, right? By the way, guys, be careful. There are a lot of scammers out there on YouTube who try to copy my content. Again, some guy from the UK is doing that, so be careful with that, guys. With those scammers, they have no idea what they're talking. They just copy my content, try to say what I say in my videos. So I just want to say, be careful who you or which videos you are watching here out there. Okay, guys, so this is the scenario which I see, 28 US dollar. And if you want to see, that's what I wanted to say, some more volatile trading ideas when when you like don't want to see those price actions anymore, I always share my trading ideas, right, for volatile stocks, for breakout stocks on Patreon. We have a huge community there. I have trading tutorials available there as well, where you can learn more about trading, learn more about my techniques here. Everything is available, and the link to our Patreon community is in the video description. So guys, this is the scenario here based on the indicators. Let's now switch for a second here to my Trend Channel Detector Pro. So I'm developing this indicator here. This indicator detects automatically, based on AI technology, potential trend channel patterns, and which means, if you don't know how to use trend channel patterns, which means that you usually have here a top line and a bottom line. And the bottom for NVO related to this indicator is in almost right now. Keep in mind, I said 34 US dollar. This is my manually drawn line, and we have an open gap at 28.82. And this indicator is saying that the potential bottom is somewhere waiting between 38 and 34 US dollar, guys. Based on this Trend Channel Detector Pro, this is the bottom for NVO. As I said, that does not mean the long-term bottom. That means the bottom before we see the next technical reaction, which could be again something here between 30, 40, or even 50%. This is what I can show you, guys. However, when I see, when we just focus now where the stock had its final accumulation before this massive bull run, then I would say that a realistic price goal, or let's call it the perfect dip, at least for me, the perfect dip is waiting here in that blue box, guys, between 29.50 and 23 US dollar. And that would mean we come down in this box here. Maybe we start to bounce again, come lower, bounce again. And then somewhere here in that box, we could really start to find the bottom, close the open gap at $28.82, guys, and then could see some upside potential from here. So now we talked about bearish. Let's talk about bullish, guys. We have, of course, also bullish price targets. So what happens if we finally break this resistance here at 59 US dollar? Then we have here 3 price goals in the weekly chart. The first one is 47 US dollar. This is this open gap here. This is just a low rebound squeeze or rebound reaction. Then the next price call would be already $72.74. This is this green line here. Still strong resistance, guys. So this is not like we start to break out and build a new, a new bull run. Keep that in mind. Here is a strong resistance between 59 and 74 US dollar. But then if we break that resistance finally, the next price call would be 86 US dollar. So we can come back here in the higher price levels, and then of course we will start to see something like a accumulation phase before Novo Nordisk could potentially build new all-time highs in future. But first of all, guys, before we talk about this, we have to see that something like a bottom is in with a clear, strong bullish reaction, and of course just when the company is not diluting the stock. My friends, that was my update for you on Novo Nordisk. If you want to see more videos on this stock, guys, then please push the like, hype, and subscribe button. I thank you so much for your loyal support, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.